Hello, my baby na mabwana.
Nice.
Mercy. Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Good afternoon, everywhere that you are watching us. Remember, this is MNTV1, and this is Life Transformation Center on My Journey, My Story. And always remember, this is your host, Mercy Nesta. It is a very wonderful moment and a wonderful day once again to have a great moment with Brianna. You know, the very queen, the beautiful lady we have in your Ohio. Thank you so much, ladies and gentlemen. I'm hoping that you're going to be with us at all time. And remember, continue watching our programs on MNTV1. Please subscribe, like, and share to your friends so that they can be learning and also watch while you are enjoying. Thank you so much. How are you doing, Brianna?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm very good.
Good.
Brianna, it's a very wonderful moment having you on the set.
Thank you for having me.
Brianna, where did you born?
I was born in Alexandria, Virginia.
Virginia?
Yes.
Wow.
Yes.
Trying to head to North Carolina over there.
I haven't been there yet, but I heard Myrtle Beach was really nice. So I definitely want to take a trip down there one day.
I was there. It is.
Oh, yeah?
It is. How did you find yourself in Columbus, Ohio?
Well, I used to live in Cleveland for a long time, in this small town called LIIKE, and we were there for at least for as long as I can remember. But maybe 2017 we came down here, and we've just been here ever since.
Oh, probably you're just like me. I came to Columbus 2017.
Oh, yeah?
Yep.
Okay, awesome.
Came to
Awesome.
Columbus 2017. Brianna, if we can talk a little bit about yourself, how do you see Columbus? What kind of comparison or what can you tell about Virginia and Columbus? What is the difference?
Honestly, Virginia is a very suburban area. There's a lot of high life going on. A lot of rich people live down there. Columbus is rural, a lot more quiet, close-centered, and there's not too much to do and not too much trouble to get into either. So I like it. It's quiet.
What if we talk about your personal life? How did you grow up?
I grew up in the house, sheltered but aware of everything that was going on. You know, I had my, my little rebellious streaks at the teenage years, but my mom definitely did me a favor by keeping me in the house and keeping me away from a lot of the trouble that was going on outside. So I read a lot of books, and I'm smart, so I can't complain. I cannot complain.
As you said, you saw the street life, okay? Do you have anything to say about that?
As far as growing up and watching everything go, I wish there was more opportunities for kids to get off the streets, and I wish that parents would parent and not be friends with their kids, And I just wish that there were just I get more opportunities.
I'm very curious with that word you have said. Wishing more parents to become parenting than to become friends with their children. What came in your mind? What made you to say that?
I just know that parents nowadays are so worried about being liked versus actually parenting their kids. I'm not your friend. I have to help you grow up in the world that we live in, and being your friend is not going to help you. It's not going to help you. You need discipline, you need structure, you need to know more than anything that if there's something going on, you can come to me first. You have to have that trust, and that parent-child relationship is just very important. And I don't see that too much now.
What can you tell the parent of today? This generation, even it is very difficult to know who is the parent and who is the child, because today they're just like, the same. Now, what can you tell the parenting out there?
Respect. Respect is the first and the utmost important thing. And you're not a dictator. You're supposed to be, I hate to say the word companion, but for lack of better words, a companion. You're their teacher. That's how I look at it. You're supposed to teach them right from wrong, morals, what goes on in life. You're teaching them. You're teaching them to be well-rounded, to live in the world that we live in now, and it's a very dangerous world. And if you, I use the term teacher now instead of parent, because at the end of the day, we're all still learning.
That's right.
So I teach you, you teach me, but they need to know that at the end of the day, there's still a high-ranking person above you who makes all the decisions, hopefully sound. But that's what I would say. You're not so much of a parent as you are a teacher. And I think that if you look at it more like that, it eases the burden, parent. I'm a teacher. I'm teaching you how to live. I'm teaching you how to be. And I feel that, if you look at it that way, it helps more.
That's so amazing. That's so amazing. I'm so touched. And I'm hoping, ladies and gentlemen, that you are watching everywhere that you are. This is moving you. This story is taking you to a different level of thinking. If you parent, you are there and trying to become friends with your children, that's not bad, but how are you becoming friends with them? Are you being a parent to them? Are you becoming a teacher to them? Or you are becoming a friend? Because sometimes friends, they fail to tell their friends the reality of life. And this is coming from Miss Brianna, trying to remind us who we're supposed to be. Ladies and gentlemen, we're going to just go for a short break and we're going to be just right back. Remember, this is MNTV1. Hello, ladies and gentlemen, we have just come back from the break, and here we are, MNTV1 Life Transformation Center. Remember, it is my journey, my story, and right, every year we invite guests, we talk about their stories, right? About their stories, and here we are with Miss Brianna. She's talking to us today. Miss Brianna, what are the challenges that you have faced since you have been a kid to this age?
Finding myself and my self-identity. Social media will really warp your mind and make you think things that you never even thought of before. And I had to take a step back and really get other people's opinions out of my head and formulate my own. And I feel like when you have your self-identity, when you know who you are as a person, no one can tell you anything different. And I think that's probably one of the most important things growing up, is finding who you are. Because after that, everything else is easy. It took a long time for me to figure out my favorite things, of what I like to do versus what my parents like me to do, versus what my friends like to do. And when you have a sound sense of self, you can do anything. No one can tell you that you can't do anything. And also when you have God, definitely nobody can tell you anything.
I'm trying. When you're talking, I'm just watching you. But I don't know if you're realizing what I'm after. I'm trying to imagine who is smart in your family like the way you are.
My mom.
She's very smart.
For sure. My father, he is very smart. My grandfather, I grew up around older people. They just had more wisdom to offer me. They had more experiences, and I've always been around older folks because I've always had an old soul, give or take. And I like to be stimulated mentally. I like to learn. I like to always learn new things. And I feel like with my generation, they're so in their own bubble, so self-entitled, and I can't do that. I can't do that. My heart is too big. You know, I want to learn information just to give it back out again. You know, but I want to learn the right stuff so I can give you good advice, sound advice.
I was talking about you congratulating your mom and congratulate your father if you have the opportunity to, because I believe the people who are watching, they can see how strong and how confidential, the message you are giving is really relevant to them. And wow, wow. Brianna, what are the lessons you have learned in this life after passing through challenges?
One important lesson that I've learned is to never give up. Failure does not mean you're going to stay down forever. Success happens, but failure happens first. Don't be afraid to make mistakes. Life is full of mistakes, and that's the only way that you learn. If you never make a mistake, then you've never tried, and you've never given it your all. And that's that one. And never let anybody tell you what you can't do. That no one should be able to tell you anything that you don't already know about yourself. And criticism helps. You just have to learn what's good criticism and what's bad criticism. If they're talking about you, how you were brought up, that's not the right type of criticism. But if they're like, hey, listen, these are some things that I've noticed about you that I think that would, if with a little bit of tweaking, a little bit of change, we can grow and be better. So I think those are the most important three. Just always try your best. Always try your best. Because if you haven't tried your best, then you won't be satisfied with the work that you've done.
Let's talk about education. How was your education?
Well, I went to high school. I graduated. I tried college. College is not for me. I want to go to hair school and be a cosmetologist. And as far as education goes, you never stop learning. I think college is good for people that want to be doctors and lawyers and things of that nature. But the world is your oyster. Pick up a book. There's education is everywhere. You're not limited just by a school. It's the when you connect with people and network, people just have oodles of knowledge that you just have to tap into. So I think more than anything, college is important if that's your route, but connecting with people and talking to people and just gaining that wisdom that other people have is very, very vital to just being human. And if you want to learn more, then that's another way to grab and resource the knowledge.
You know what I can say on my behalf? I want you to go back to college. Because with this brain you have, I can see you as a professor in 5 years to come.
Oh, I don't know about that.
And becoming a professor, you can be teaching at the universities. Because you already have a lot. You already open yourself to learn more. Now, the thing is, probably I like the way what you said, because we don't go to school so that we can become somebody's, but we go to school just to grab that paper, to grab the license.
Right.
You see? Now, according to how I'm seeing you, with already what you have, and what you can accumulate in these more years to come, you see, that's a lot.
It is a lot.
And I'm hoping, I believe that you can help this generation and the community through teaching them. Because I believe that that's the only access we have by teaching. If you can also use maybe your social medias, teaching every single day,
Oh, yeah.
that's helps. But I think I was thinking that you have big things. That's according to how I can see.
Don't you know?
Ladies and gentlemen, this is so amazing. This is a very wonderful conversation I have ever had for a long time. With Brianna. Brianna, let's talk about you seeing yourself in 10 years to come, 5 years to come. What are you seeing? What what are you planning to do?
I would like to ultimately have the funds to give back to my community, give back to communities everywhere. I want to start slowly by opening up businesses, employing people. My goal is to give everybody a second chance. If it comes from rehabilitating homeless people to, there was a long time ago I watched a video of where a man grabbed a whole bunch of money out of his own bank account and started handing it to people. And that is essentially my goal. I want to just offer people a second chance. That's my goal in life. There's so much struggle and not a lot of hope. And I think my calling in life is to be a beacon of hope. To offer someone just a second chance. And that's what I want to do. 10 years from now, I want to be able to know that I have rental properties with people in them paying $500 a month in rent. They're able to live. They're able to eat. They're able to be comfortable. We're not able to be comfortable right now with inflation and everything that's going on. I want people to be comfortable and just to know that somebody out there cares. Even if it's just something small. I want to be able to never worry about money and always know that I can take care of somebody somewhere at any time.
You know what, Brianna? That will come to pass. I believe in you. And as long as you believe in it by yourself, it's happening. I'm going to be the first journalist giving a prophecy here on the TV. Believe and it shall happen. Are you a Christian?
Yes.
You believe in God?
Yes.
What can you tell the people about you being a Christian? What the experience have you seen?
He's brought me out of so many dark places. Yeah, I was a lost child. I knew of God, but I didn't know God. And it took me till I had my first child, actually, to reach out and really try and have a connection with him, because I realized that as a mother, as I could not stay. So it was up to me to change, and I knew that I couldn't do that and help myself out of the dark place by myself. So reaching out and really wanting a relationship with Jehovah, I have come out of that dark place and I have been able to prosper. It's a journey, like any relationship, because you want him to be your friend. So it's taken a lot of time and a lot of dedication, but I would not have it any other way. And I will always continue to further myself in my faith every day.
I just feel like we can just open the church over here and start worshiping and praise.
But 2 or more are gathered in the midst. The Lord is present. Hallelujah.
Brianna, what is your last word to the people who are watching us? What is your advice to the young generation? What can you tell the people there?
What can I tell you guys? Well, if you are thinking about finding God, find him. It'll be one of the best decisions that you ever made. And if you're not there yet, just believe in yourself more than anything else in the world. Because I learned that at the end of the day, the only person that you need to make happy is you. So do what makes you happy. and love yourself. Because when you love yourself, nobody can tell you anything different. And if you don't know God, find Him. You'll find so much peace. And we all need peace.
Ladies and gentlemen, you have had it all. Brianna, I'm going to ask you some questions. I want you to just say yes or no.
Okay.
Have you ever involved yourself in accident?
An accident?
Any type of accident?
Yes.
Have you ever crashed on someone?
Yes.
Have you ever involved yourself in a fight?
Yes.
Have you ever smoked cigarette?
Yes.
Have you ever smoked weed?
Yes.
Have you ever get drunk?
No.
Have you ever stood on the street like hookup? Oh,
No.
okay. Last question. How many children do you have?
Just one.
Why not two?
Why not two? I want to be married.
And do you believe this man is coming soon or not yet?
He may already be here. But if not, there's plenty of fish in the sea and I'm looking for love.
Ladies and gentlemen, ladies and gentlemen, that was a very great moment with Brianna. This so awesome interview that we have ever had. As I said, for a long time. And we're going to call her back to come on the set so that we can talk more about a lot of things.
Okay.
And I'm hoping you will be ready to receive her again. Thank you so much, ladies and gentlemen. That was the end of our show. Stay blessed everywhere you are and stay tuned. Remember to subscribe, share, and like so that also your friend and your family can enjoy this. Thank you so much. Be blessed.